Hello everybody, welcome back to the Bridge Book Club. Today I would like to read you a passage from one of my favorite books, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I hope you enjoy it. It was nearing midnight and the Prime Minister was sitting alone in his office, reading a long memo that was slipping through his brain without leaving the slightest trace of meaning behind. He was waiting for a call from the President of a far distant country, and between wondering when the wretched man would telephone, and trying to suppress unpleasant memories of what had been a very long, tiring and difficult week. There was not much space in his head for anything else. The more he attempted to focus on the print on the page before him, the more clearly the Prime Minister could see the gloating face of one of his political opponents. This particular opponent had appeared on the news that very day, not only to enumerate all the terrible things that had happened in the last week, as though anyone needed reminding, but also to explain why every one of them was the government's fault. The Prime Minister's pulse quickened at the very thought of this accusation, for they were neither fair nor true. How on earth was his government supposed to have stopped that bridge collapsing? It was outrageous for anybody to suggest that they were not spending enough for bridge. The bridge was less than 10 years old, and the best experts were at a loss of explain why it had snapped cleanly into sending a dozen cars into the watery depths of the river below. And how dare anyone suggest that it was the lack of policemen that had resulted in those two very nasty and well-publicized murders?